Alright, quick video. I wanted to speak about my 8 hour gap of eating. So from now on, I'm trying this whole new thing that I heard from one of the staff teachers. I think it's it's Sadhguru. He talks about it. It's an Indian teacher, yogi, and he speaks about 8 hours difference from eating. So every 8 hours, you try to eat. So when I wake up in the morning, I would wake up in the morning and I would have like my porridge. I would have something to eat, something light, and then I would just have water until for 8 hours. But what I usually do, I try to keep it to 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So then after my next meal will be say around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So then I'll eat then, but I try just to eat twice or 3 times a day, but it will only be 8 hours separately from the time. They say something about when your belly's digesting the food, it takes like 8 hours or what sorts, but there's difference to it as well. It's not just the food that's just getting digested. It's about, they say you function the best when your belly's empty. And I'm going to try that. The first days it was a couple hard. It was really hard because I tried to do the whole fasting for 7 days, which I have already done. But this was like I think 2 years ago or something like that. I done. It was a two yeah around 2 years ago. I done that where I didn't eat for 7 days, and that was my intermittent fasting, which it did work. After the third day, it became much more easier. Before that, it was freaking difficult, and I tell everyone that right now. First 2 days is difficult. Third day it gets easy. You don't even want to go to eating. You know you've gone too far, so you don't want to go back to eating because it just wouldn't go right with you eating. Because you're thinking, I've tried so hard to get to this far, and you disciplined yourself so much, and you've gone through so much hardship, so you wouldn't want to eat. You'd be like, you know what, I might as well do it. Then after the fourth and fifth day, it gets so easy, and you start to feel the benefits of feeling calm, natural, easygoing, and I say forgiving as well. For some reason, you feel very forgiving. Like you don't really get things get into you, or you don't get frustrated so easy. You seem to, your heart seems to be opened a lot. You seem to talk from the heart. That's one thing I've noticed when I was doing the 7 days fasting. But now I'm not going to go to that far. Maybe I'm going to go that far. I mean, like say 3 weeks or something. I'll try to do that. But for now, I'm just interested in doing the 8 hour gaps of eating. So I wake up in the morning, I'll have something to eat, and then I'll wait for 8 hours, and then I have something to eat. And I tried it in the beginning, it was difficult, just like any other thing was difficult. You get hungry, you want to eat straight away, you feel frustrated, you feel angry, just like any addiction which you're used to, which your body's used to. So me eating, my body's used to eating it anytime it feels like eating. So I think then it just got more depressed because I wasn't eating. But now it's getting better. I'm starting to feel the benefits and calmness, and it's more exciting for some reason. You do function better, not eating all the time or feeling hungry all the time. So you're motivating yourself more, and it's discipline. I think everything is good for discipline. So that's one benefit I've noticed about it. It's discipline. That's everything else, and the other benefit is the calmness and the excitement of just feeling like, hey, you're trying something new, something that everyone else isn't trying, and it's a good thing. It feels great. It feels different, and it feels like you're saving as well. Spending snacks and crisps. Like before, I go and buy snacks, crisp, drinks. I'll be eating all day basically because that's what I'm used to doing. That's what I was programmed to doing is eating, eating, eating. My culture is all about eating. Arabians especially, and other backgrounds is even just growing up in the UK and just being around the normal socializing days of life. It's everybody has to eat. So you eat all the time. When you're walking, you eat. When you're going out, you eat. When you're going to the shop, you want to get something to eat. If your friends are buying something, then you have to buy something. Which now it's better because I'm just like it's discipline, and you feel better. You respect yourself more because you feel like you're doing something which is different, and you're disciplining yourself to do something which is different. And it's scary to do something different because no one else is doing it. So you're doing something different that everyone else isn't doing. So that was one benefit that I noticed of it. And yeah, so 8 hour gaps, and then on a Sunday I'll do intermittent fasting. So from Monday to Saturday, just 8 hour gaps. That's a normal thing which I'm doing now, and I want it to be basically a life lesson, which I'm gonna keep in the end or not keep. We'll see how it goes after say 3 months. I try things for 3 months and see how it goes for that 3 months. If it's something that I want to do for that 3 months, then I'll go for it and I'll keep it for the 3 months. But for now, we'll keep going on. I think it's the second day, and yeah, so the second day has been alright. It's much better than the first day. The first day was just crazy. But I think most of this goes with the discipline with Nofap. As you know, I'm in the third month of Nofap, so that was the biggest discipline I've ever had to go through. That was the hardest thing I had to go through, and it's still the hardest thing that I'm still going through right now. But it's gone so much weaker, and it's no longer even such a stressful thing at all. You know, sometimes I do feel lonely and stressful because everyone else is doing something else, and you feel like left out because you're not doing what they're doing, and you know you can't really relate to other people and stuff like that. But as life goes on, you have to continue because I've never felt better. So I'd rather keep feeling better than being in a crowd, which I did not feel good at all, and depression, anxiety, and all the other things that I had to go through. So yeah, so I think first of all, before doing anything at all, you at least try to do the Nofap for 3 months because that's where the discipline comes from. That's where the strongest discipline comes from, and then go for all the other things. Then you get excited to try all the other self-development books of self-development motivation, self-development encouragement from all these videos, from all these books, which I have posted as well. No nothing mode, which is something that I opened up for no nothing mode, meaning no nothing at all. So no cigarettes, no drinking, no sex addiction, no overdosing and anything basically. Doing too much of anything is really bad for you, which we all know that too much of anything is bad for you. But I say no, nothing to completely take off everything because I've noticed with my addiction, everyone else's addictions, everyone else's stories, is people don't know what they are addicted to. They might have one addiction, but then they replace it for another addiction. That was the problem. So I thought, you know what, we need to create something where it's taking out all addiction instead of not finding out what one addiction is, because we're always concentrating on that one addiction, thinking, okay, it's that addiction, and then it might be something else that you might be addicted to, but you might not think is an addictive kind of thing because no one speaks about, especially like the Nofap, which we all know no one speaks about. That's why I speak about it. That's why I made no nothing mode is to completely destroy every addiction. So then you are free from everything, and then you get to go from there and choose what you want to do in life. So no nothing mode, do check it out. It's on the page on my Facebook page, and it's on the page of no nothing mode. Please do lot support, and yeah, you just if you have anyone else that you have as a friend that might need the support as well, and you're embarrassed to tell them stuff like that, which I don't think you should. Always try to help out. So do post it, do share it, and then of nothing mode. Do let other people know. It will help everybody in everything because it's got addictions, it's got for drinking alcohol, it's got alcoholism, it's got smoking, chain smokers, it's got weed, it's got all the whole thing, sex addiction, it's got the whole thing, and support. We all need support. We all need to go somewhere where we feel like people can resonate and relate to us, and we're not the only ones that's alone on this big fight, which we are all in this together, and we all should be looking after each other. We all made mistakes. We've all gone through hardships, but this is the time we get together and support each other and try to help and become better people. And if we post this know nothing more to everybody out there possible, we're helping people become better people, and then them people can help other people as well. So we all just need to support each other and help each other become better people. And I think we are doing this right by now. I've had a lot of support from Know Nothing Mode. It's rising up as well. So I want to thank all the supporters that's been liking Know Nothing Mode, who supported it and who shared it. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, um, otherwise, what I was talking about is the intermittent fasting. So from Monday to Saturday, it's 8 hour gapped, 8 hour gap of no eating. So 8 hour gap and then eat, and then 8 hour gap, which I try to do that twice or 3 times a day with the know nothing mode. Like I always said, always start with the know nothing mode first, and do the whole no increase your dopamine, um increase your what would they call it, increase your strength on basically not abstaining from things and trying to basically discipline yourself. And that's the main thing. When you discipline yourself, then you can try all the other things. So first of all, go for no fat, no nothing mode, which I have there as well, with support you with all the other things, with the cigarettes, with the drinking, all that thing. As soon as you get the discipline, then you can start improving other things and finding other things which you want to evolve to consciously, and trying all the other things. This is your boy Abdul Al Halaki. I want to thank you all again for your support. May you all be blessed, and may everything be cool, and may everything go in your way. End of the day, we're all here together, so let's do it all together. Peace.